It's 11 o'clock. Time once again for an edition of Comedians Writing Jokes at Starbucks. I'm your host, Rob Chaffee. Today is October 13th, 2014. This is episode 9. See what I did there? I slated it. That's called slating the show. If this was a podcast, you would do that every time, but I wanted to kind of practice. Usually behind me, right here, somewhere, you'd see a very, very handsome, photogenic, and funny guy named Bob Nelson. Bob's not going to be here today, so I'll probably lose the two of you that are watching right now. It's nice to see you. Bob will be back. I don't know when. It's Bob's prerogative. He's under no contractual obligation to be here on my silly show at Starbucks. Probably, we're trying to get him a trailer. Trying to get him a double banger. You know, a double banger is two people in the trailer. One for him, one for me. The trailers. He's probably going to need a star trailer. I know. He's a good guy. Love Bob. Might be interested, and I will tell you, I had an interesting weekend. And please, don't be alarmed that it's just me on the show today. Because the truth is, it's not just me. As always, we have a fabulous guest in store for you today, who's on his way. We have, get this, a bona fide Apollo astronaut. One of the men that walked on the moon. Ed Mitchell, the sixth man to walk on the moon. He is going to join us today. He's going to talk to us about being in space, going around the Earth. Wow, how that feels. Wow. Because he did that a whole bunch of times, then he went, slingshot to the moon. I don't know how maybe I could explain the physics. We'll have somebody come in and do that. But he went to the moon. They landed. He walked. I think he played golf on the moon. I think he was the guy that played golf, where he had the cool car. Not sure. One of those guys. Hey, I'm drinking Starbucks today. Today's show is not brought to you by Starbucks. Please make a note of that. Not an official sponsor. We're actually not supposed to be here, I think. We had a run-in with the manager last week. I had to buy him off. I'm sure he's going to be around and back looking for more soon. Anyway, Mr. Mitchell, I just spilt my coffee there. Now we are going to get kicked out of Starbucks. Ed Mitchell also is a parapsychologist. Which means, here we go, started recording. We're back. So where was I? I guess I was talking to you about our guest today, Ed Mitchell. He's flying in. He actually has an Army surplus or an Air Force surplus, F-14, that he flies around the country. He's in Albuquerque, like our one viewer, Michael Jordan, Albuquerque. He lives in Albuquerque because it's only 30 miles away. Higher resolution, because we are actually having an astronaut on the show. You want to see that astronaut in high definition, or as close to high definition as you can do on a wireless broadcast from Starbucks. So he'll be here. What I'm saying again, I want to thank all of our fans for putting up the fan on our fan page, and you can go and like our fan page if you haven't liked it already. Very easy to get to. Go to our website, comedianswritingjokes.com. Look for the big button that says like our fan page, and just follow the little instructions there, kids. You'll figure it out. You do that. Our fan page is now almost 1,500 people in the last 5 days have liked us. And our goal was 200 by the end of November. So we are way, way, way past what we expected. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. And I don't know what we could do. Maybe we could give a prize. I'll think about it. I'll give a prize. And I don't have anything to give, but I'll think of something. Also, I want to let you know, if you are not in front of a computer, you can still enjoy our show. on your phone. If you have a smartphone, I'm going to lower the resolution even more. Even more. So I'm just a blurry blob. There you go. Couldn't be less resolution without it really being disturbing. What was I saying? Oh, watching on the phone. You probably have a better time watching on the phone, actually. If you you go to our website, comedianswritingjokes.com. Click on the same button that says Stream Viewers Now. You can watch on your phone. And actually, I'd recommend you do that even if you are watching on us on the computer and you have a smartphone. Right now, turn on your phone, go to that address.
So somebody phoned these in for you.
Somebody phoned those in for me. I don't know what these are. Somebody phoned in Starbucks cards for us. Look at that. And they look at that. And they got rid of the label. Who could that be? Oh wait. Who could this be? Oh yeah, okay. Hey man, it's an advertisement. It's our first advertisement. It's a paid advertisement. What does yours say? Does yours say anything interesting like that? Let's see. Oh no, these are actual product placement. Okay, so we're improvising here. Interesting that Stuttering John Melendez, you know Stuttering John. Bob, if you're watching, we know Stuttering John. Stuttering John, if you're watching, we want to mention our newest sponsor, Stuttering John Melendez. John Melendez from The Tonight Show, the announcer from The Tonight Show, and also famous from Howard Stern. We'll do the second one a little later. We have a whole hour to fill. Imaginary friend that helps me with the radio, my radio show. Stuttering John Melendez just called in, paid us off with a $5 card for coffee. What am I supposed to do? Thursday, October 16th, 2014, stand-up comedy club in Scottsdale, Arizona. Is there such a place? Is there such a place, John Melendez? I don't know. Does that get you $5? How many minutes get you $5? How many in Arizona? How many minutes does Arizona at Starbucks get you for $5? Stuttering John Melendez. I got a feeling it's not Stuttering John. What about you? No, I don't think it might not be Stuttering John. But John, as a matter of fact, it gives me a great opportunity. We are auditioning tomorrow. As you know, it's traditional when we're not doing radio. This is a television show. Television, meaning you see an image over a distance that's moving. Television. We have usually what would be considered the third chair, even though he's second and top banana. Bob Nelson usually sits there. We're going to be auditioning newsreaders because we got to fill time. And the newsreaders will do that, right? So, John, if you're not busy, I'd love to have you come in for an audition and read the news on my show, John Melendez, who will be in Scottsdale, Arizona, Thursday, October 16th at Stand Up Comedy Club. I guess that's what they call it in Scottsdale, Stand Up Comedy Club. I think this is an elaborate ruse. It's an elaborate ruse. Product placement, notice that too. Anyway. Oh, what was it? Oh, yeah. Tomorrow we're going to audition a young lady. She's coming in. I think she's from somewhere in the deep south. She's coming in to audition as our news reader. She may be, or she's a Valley girl from California. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell the difference. It's hard for me. I cannot read accents over the phone. So she's either a Southern Belle or a Valley girl. We'll be reading the news for us tomorrow on the show. But John, you're welcome to audition. I'd love to have you. I can't give you Jay Leno money. I just can't do it. I know you'll understand that. I'm in a Starbucks, okay, in the middle of the day. How much do you think I have? Can't get you Stern money either. Even Stern in the old days. You know, Stern to Jackie. He couldn't afford Jackie the Joke Man. That's Stern. That's the Stern. I can't even afford you. Anyway, I went to this thing this week. I don't know. My brother dragged me to this thing. Flip Your House. Flip Your House, it's called. You go, you probably heard it on the radio. You have to go. It's a serious thing. If you're serious about making money, it's a way to make money. It's not news. You buy a house, you fix it up, and then you sell it for more than you paid for it. All right? So he goes, this guy, apparently he plays football or basketball or hockey or something. And he's made millions of dollars doing that, but he made even more millions of dollars selling houses. And he's got some show on TV. I don't know what it's called. But I all I know is that you go there and you learn how to flip your house. Now, I, having experience and wisdom of a significantly advanced age, know that when something sounds like it's too good to be true, it sometimes is, but most times it could not be. So I went with an open mind. My brother and I went, actually. It was at the hotel over here. Nice place, nice, the 4-star hotel. And in a big room like you'd have a flunky comedy show, you know what I'm talking about? Where at a stage, it looked like a comedy show at a hotel. Except there was this bunch of sales guys pitching us. And it was this thing, flip your house. Flip your house, take your money. And what they told us to do is take your money and save it. Put it in your pocket. You're going to use other people's money. That's the trick. Other people's money. Don't use your own. And buy the house with other people's money, fix it up with other people's money, and then sell it to them for even more money. I think that's what happened. It wasn't really that fun to do. I did want to go. I was really hoping, it's one of these things where they gave us a name tag, and I put the name tag on, and it was about 150 people there, and I was really just hoping they would ask me to stand up and introduce myself and tell me, why are you there? Because I had it all prepared, right? Actually, I was going to just spontaneously stand up and do it. I really was. I was going to go up and say, my name's Rob. I made a lot of money in the 90s in technology, and then I spent a few years in federal prison. And my interest in real estate really came from my cellmate, because he made a lot of money flipping his house. I want to learn how I could do that too, without the jail part. I had enough of that. I had enough of the jail part. No more jail. No more. But my brother didn't think so. He said, this is to me. He goes, it's not a comedy show. Why do you want to do that? It's not a comedy show. Just like this, we could make that point too. This is not a comedy show either. Nothing's a comedy show. So that's my unfunny story about going to flip your house. And if you are successfully flipping houses, let me know. I want to flip my house. I would love to flip my house. I flip my lid. See, it's not as funny without Nelson. Nelson is you need that third chair. You need that comic relief. It's not going to work. Anyway. Anywho, you may have noticed I am not doing as many ums as I was doing. I was doing a lot of ums on the show last week. And, there's a case that they add character and flow to my voice, on my radio voice. But I'm not doing as much today because I watched on the internet. I watched a guy who taught me how to stop saying I don't know if you can see this. See, I wrote the word and I put a circle with that universal sign that says no. To you it looks like moo, right? Because it's backwards. It's moo, no moo, but it's And I guess the concept is I'm supposed to make me more conscious of saying So I won't say I'll probably say a lot more and you know. What's the capital of Alaska? Do you Do you know? What's the capital of Washington? W. That's right. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay? I'm practically a senior citizen. I don't care anymore. Do whatever I want. Hope Trish is watching. Hi, Trish. Hi, Trish. Nice to see you. Hope you guys had a good trip. So speaking about my voice, I noticed that I have an interesting persona. As most of you know, I discovered my comedy persona just recently with the help of Dan McCarthy, comedian Dan McCarthy. He pointed out that my persona, my stage persona, is adorable. I'm an adorable comedian. When you stand and put your $10 down, they seat you in one of those hotel rooms, and they put me up on stage, the first thing you're thinking is, look, it's like a cat stuck in a box or a bottle that can't get out. Or a little baby laughing. Right? Or a dog that's surfing, skateboarding. That's adorable. This guy is. He's adorable. Hey, I'm keeping 6 viewers. That's great. What a technical nightmare here at Starbucks today. I'm so sorry we lost viewers. We come back. Please make a note that what happens is we're here at Starbucks using their wireless. It's not very robust, and sometimes we'll lose the signal and we go off air. But hang on, because the minute we get the signal back, it automatically comes back on. So please have patience and be merciful. Mercy. We all need a little bit of that. Wish Bob was here because I could talk to Bob about the big Ebola scare. Now it's even getting worse. Some nurse got the Ebola. I don't know. Can you guys hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. I should ask the View over there. We have the Muslim View is back. Guys who scream in Arabic about all kinds of things. I have not heard them say Ebola once yet. But once they do, I'll jump in and grab them. In the meantime, I'm going to lower the resolution. See if we can get away with that. That's going to be horrible. It's going to look horrible in the replay, but I'm just saying we've got the Muslim View over there doing their. They just got very quiet because somebody shushed them, and now they're loud again. Somebody shushed them, and now they're loud. I was just saying I wish Bob was here because we could talk about the Ebola, because I don't know, this lady got Ebola, and she was a nurse and wearing all kinds of protective gear, and still the Obama, she got the Obama. They'll pin him for that. Don't worry, they'll pin him for that. Okay, what do we got to talk about next? Because I can't talk about the Ebola. And we're only 22 minutes in. We're not even halfway through the show. I will bring up one of our additional sponsors to Stuttering John Melendez at a comedy club. Oh no, this is our other sponsor who pays us in Starbucks cards, gift cards. Stuttering John Melendez, October 16th. I don't know why you didn't call me, John, but I have my suspicions. The holidays are fast approaching. Why not get a jump on your Christmas shopping by buying a Bob Nelson DVD? They make great stocking stuffers. That's right. I'm talking about comedian Bob Nelson, star of stage, TV, and film. He's hilarious. Go to bobnelson.com and get yours today. I'll tell you, those DVDs are funny. He's got some good stuff on there. He's got the Nelson Schmelchen, his famous HBO special with all the doors. Remember that one? Can't get it anywhere. Try doing that on the Netflix. You're not going to find it. You have to go to bobnelson.com to get it. Imaginary friend. You know what I thought? When this stops getting fun, I'm gonna keep going. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna keep going, even though it's not fun anymore. Doing it for 2 weeks. I'm losing viewers. I've gotten 5. We're up to 8. 8 viewers. Hi, viewers. Hi, viewers. Should I lie and say Bob's on his way? No. No, let me lie about Ed Mitchell being on his way. Astronaut Ed Mitchell is our guest. And he just landed in the Shirley Airport. He's flying, he flew here in a Air Force surplus F-14 because he's a pilot. He went to the moon. He likes to fly the jets. He's 81 years old. He likes to fly the jets. I'm going to point this away from the Muslim view over there. Which one do you think's Barbara? Which one do you think Barbara? You pick? She's not on the view anymore, Barbara. See if I see any text from Ed Mitchell. Oh yeah, this is like from 10 minutes ago. I landed in Shirley Airport. Now he's going to stop. There's a park in Brookhaven where a couple years ago there was a sighting of a UFO, and he's going to stop there and check. He said he's stopping there and checking it out right now. Just stopping. And guys, I'm trying to read. Just be yourself, dude. He's saying that. That's true. It's true. But I'm just a hollow shell of a man. That's the problem. I have an egg-shaped head, nothing inside. This guy. Oh, he stopped at the Brookhaven Park where he's stopping there to do some investigation on his way. Maybe he'll bring us some information about UFOs. So I was talking about my voice and trying to improve my voice. Not doing the ums anymore. I think I found my voice. I was playing around with the YouTube, and if you watch our shows on YouTube, you can watch all of our shows. They're archived on YouTube. Go to comedianswritingjokes.com and scroll. What's wrong with you people? Scroll, and you can watch older episodes, including this episode. I wish I could turn the camera. I wish you could see these people. There's like 7 of them. I guess they have guests today. Who would the guests be? I think they have Sarah Palin, the Muslim Sarah Palin, and who's the girl from the 30? Not 30 Rock, the Parks and Recreation, the funny one. What? Amy Poehler? No, not Amy Poehler. The young, pretty one. The one that really. Oh, Plaza, RB Plaza. Yeah, she's the Muslim RB Plaza is on the Muslim View. So my voice. Is what we do here is akin to radio. It's not really. It's a broadcasting voice, and I realize my voice. Now, get this. Bear with me, because you're going to see it in a second. My voice is almost exactly the voice used by world-famous director Martin Scorsese. That's right. I sound exactly like Martin Scorsese. You're saying, Rob, you don't really sound. Yes, I do. But I'm Martin Scorsese at half speed. Okay? Half speed. If you were watching this on YouTube right now, if you can figure it out, and I put a video up to show you how to do this, just go onto my site and search for Martin Scorsese. You will find that my voice is Martin Scorsese at half speed. You go onto YouTube and you can double the speed. I guarantee you. What I just said just now, especially because I emphasize, I know I have to walk a little slower than I usually and enunciate. If you do it at double speed, I sound exactly like Martin Scorsese. Exactly like Martin Scorsese. Exactly. Not exactly, but close. Martin Scorsese. So I feel comfortable now. I have a voice. I have a radio voice. I also have a comedy persona. I'm the adorable comedian who's got the radio that sounds like Martin Scorsese at half speed. You know? Come on. It's an awful lot to fill an hour. It's an awful lot by yourself. My guest isn't here. He's probably being transported up by aliens. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody here we could talk to. I don't really. There's a hipster. A lot of hipsters here. And the Match.com dates. A lot of Match.com dates going on too. I don't want to interrupt those. I don't know if I should ask this guy over. Somebody I recognize over there. It's a comedian, so he fits the show. He's Kevin the comedian. That I think he's always here. I think he's homeless. I think he lives behind the Starbucks, but he's got a lot of pride, and I don't think I've asked him if he needed help. He just doesn't want any help. More secure net connections. Thank you. I'm glancing at the chat, but I'm not into the chat right now. I'm going to start a sketch, so I don't want to I got to stay in the moment here. Hey, Kevin, comedian Kevin, come on over. Come on over, Kevin.
I have a fan.
Hey.
I was recognized.
You were, Kevin. That's right, Kevin. You don't have to sit on me, Kevin. People can see you.
Comfortable.
Actually, it felt comfortable. We'll move it out here a little bit.
Oh, wow.
This is Kevin, the comedian. Kevin and I sometimes write jokes here. Right? Am I right, Kevin? Did I write a joke for you? So many. Actually, Kevin and I wrote that joke you heard before.
I wrote that.
He wrote that. He wrote the joke. Tell him the joke.
Oh, my persona is adorable.
No. That's not a joke. That's a fact, pal.
It's a joke. I wrote it.
That's a fact. Did you tell your mom to watch? Is she watching?
Oh.
Hi, Mom. No. The joke about the capital of Washington.
Oh, W.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right. That was
me.
your joke.
That was this guy.
So how are things, Kevin?
Oh, great. I just performed at Carnegie Hall.
Carnegie Hall.
The biggest hall
Biggest
you can
hall.
find.
And you did your comedy at Carnegie Hall.
All of it.
Really? Because when did that happen, Kevin?
Last night.
That's funny because I was here last night, and I could swear I saw you lying under a piece of cardboard next to the dumpster.
Oh, no. I'm a fan of dumpsters, Rob.
You're a fan of dumpsters.
I'm actually a dumpster whisperer. Sometimes if I talk to the dumpster, it will give me something, like a cardboard box.
Oh, okay. Wow. But you can't be in two places at once.
I can't.
You can't be in two places at once. So you must have. Maybe it was before your performance. How did you get into New York to do the Carnegie Hall? How did you do that?
Oh, I was spotted.
You were what?
Spotted.
You were spotted. No.
Oh.
I think the question I think you're trying to do a different punchline, like how do you get to Carnegie Hall, and you're saying practice, right? That's the joke.
That's how you make it at Carnegie Hall.
But you were spotted. What I'm asking is how you were transported from here to there.
Oh.
Was it by
limo?
Limo?
My dad.
Your dad drove you?
My dad's a limo driver.
He drove you in a limo. Okay. You look a little unkempt.
I'm very kempt. I'm the most kempt person you'll ever see.
You are. I can.
In your life.
In my life. Don't hurt me. This isn't going the way I expected.
You have very nice tasting clothes.
I do. They're tasty. So you're at Carnegie Hall. And what else is happening? You've only really been doing comedy for a couple of years. And we know you're a likable persona. You remind a lot of people of that comedian Dice, Andrew Dice Clay.
Andrew. Oh, because I smoke.
Because you smoke. And you do nursery rhymes.
I do nursery rhymes.
You do nursery rhymes. You want to do a nursery rhyme for us now?
Okay.
Is that putting you on the spot?
No, I love nursery rhymes.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Knock us out. Let's hear it.
Rob is great, but Bob is also greater. Because that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Because Rob and Bob rhyme.
Rob and Bob rhyme, that's right. He's not quite Bob. Say I'm not quite Bob Nelson. You can make a case for that. They will be writing nursery rhymes about that in the future.
Wow, that's us.
That is us on the camera. That's right. Gee, Kevin, how's you know, I know. I have to be honest, Kevin. I kind of don't believe you when you say that wasn't you sleeping behind the dumpster. I have this suspicion because I see you all the time here, and you wear the same clothes every time I see you.
Because that's my style, Rob.
And it's your style.
I have an image.
You have an image, I guess so. But I mean, could you take them to the cleaners? They don't smell very. I have to be honest. It's not the greatest smelling clothes you have.
Oh.
But maybe that's part of your image.
It's my image.
To be stinky.
My smelling image.
Anyway, I want to. I can't live with myself anymore. I have to confront you about this.
Oh, confront about what?
I think, Kevin, that in order to pursue your dream of being a famous comedian, you've given up everything, including a home, a job, family.
I had caviar for breakfast.
You don't look that. You look very hungry to me.
No, I am very full.
You look like you're starving.
Are you going to eat that?
As a matter of fact, Kevin, look at this. Let's see. Is this? Would you like this, Kevin? Do you want this, Kevin?
No.
Come on, Kevin.
I am good.
Good. I'm not going to eat it, Kevin.
Oh.
Do you know why?
Why?
It fell on the floor, Kevin. Do you want it? It fell on the bathroom floor.
Oh.
Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? You're not hungry, huh?
No, I'm not.
You're not a caviar for breakfast, huh? Yeah. Okay. That's. He's just disappeared. He's actually ran out, but I could see him. He just ran behind the dumpster, eating his muffin. Like this. Wrong. I had more muffins here. He could have took another one. Didn't have to take the one that dropped on the floor. I wasn't going to give him that. He ate it anyway. Well, that killed 4 minutes. Well, comedy night. Again, another comedy night with sponsoring us with $5. All you got to do is give us a $5 Starbucks gift card and have the very, very attractive lady over here who works at Starbucks hand deliver them. She writes, look how she writes with different colored crayons or whatever, markers. Can you see that? You see that? This is our next sponsor. The Cedar Rabbit presents Comedy Night with Gilbert Gottfried. Gilbert Gottfried. Also, my friend on Facebook, who I've met and might even know who I am. He sends me a promotion on a napkin for $5. Cedar Rabbit presents Comedy Night with Gilbert Gottfried, Gaden, Din, Gomez, and some come. I can't. She didn't write it out clearly. There's no date, so just keep going down to the Cedar Rabbit every night until Gilbert shows up, or call him. Go to their website, Gilbert Gottfried at the Cedar Rabbit. Filling time here, and let's see how many viewers can we lose. We lost 2, 3. We lost 2 or 3. I don't see Kevin. I don't know where he went. I don't think he'll be back. Do that for 60 seconds. Up to 7 viewers. Thank you, 7 viewers. I want to point out to people that you don't have to watch us on just one screen. If you're watching us on a computer, take your smartphone and use your smartphone. and to watch us simultaneously. This gives us an additional viewer. It helps our viewership numbers and also helps you to enjoy us in what we would call visual stereo. Something I'm coining. You watch us on your phone, you watch us on your computer at the same time. That's two. That's two. Two mints in one. So, watching this movie over the weekend. I got to Netflix, and I'm watching this movie, Galaxy Quest. Galaxy Quest. You guys have ever seen this thing? Very funny movie with Tim Allen playing William Shatner as his Star Trek Captain Kirk character, but it's a parody. Has nothing to do with that. Nothing at all. Did you see that? I think that's Kevin's walking around the building. Kevin is walking around the building. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Kevin again doing something out there. I think he was washing the window. Did you catch that? Kevin was watching the window. I'm sure we're going to see him do that again in a minute or two, or something else really funny or stupid or desperate. Really, that's the thing. It's desperate. Acts of desperation. Anyway, Galaxy Quest. They're going to make a sequel to this movie they made 15 years ago that didn't really make money. It made $91 million globally, which, even by 1999 standards, not a big hit, but a good, big cult following. Very funny movie. Tim Allen, spot on as Shatner. Tim Allen, spot on. So they're going to make a sequel to this, and as we know, when they are making sequels in Hollywood, the first thing they do is fill the dump trucks up with money and start parking them, rolling them back to Tim Allen's house. I was saying, I was going to exploit my connections to Hollywood, usually here, because I would like to be in that movie. I would love to be in that movie. I don't have to be anything other than an alien Larry King. You can put the alien suspenders on me, put the stuff on my face, and I'll be the alien Larry King. You'll write a simple scene in there. I can do it. I'm doing it already. Yeah, somebody was behind me. The people are chatting or mentioning that someone was behind me and that maybe they'll come back behind me. I don't know. Maybe. Could happen. I think it was Kevin. Kevin, the homeless guy, homeless comedian that lives here. Kevin, the homeless comedian, actually lives here at Starbucks, although he denies it. Swears he had caviar for breakfast, yet eats a muffin I dropped on the floor like he hasn't had a meal in 6 days. I love the kid. Very funny. Very funny. He's like, you never hear that, he's like Joe Mackey. You ever hear that Joe Mackey? You ever hear that Joey Mackey? He's a big hot comedian right now. Joe Mackey, big hot comedian. He's a Joe Mackey type, which is very unfair to him. What? Somebody's saying he's back? I didn't see him. He was back there? I didn't see him. Anyway, I want to be in this Galaxy Quest movie. Tim Allen, who's my friend on Facebook. Tim, he's got a... That's Chaplin-esque, isn't it? This guy's genius. Some lady is he getting in trouble? He's talking to some lady. She's taking him away. Kevin, don't go. He's come back. He's saying goodbye. I don't know what happened. We didn't plan that. That was not something that was planned. Believe it or not, we planned some of these things. And it was. I think it was his mom, actually, trying to convince him to come back home. But maybe he could tell us. Kevin, I see him outside. Come on in, Kevin. Come on in. Kevin, we saw something. Come here. We saw something happen.
Oh, yes.
What happened, Kevin? We saw something happen with the lady outside.
Oh.
What happened?
I was giving you a flower, and she wanted it for herself.
Could this... Are you having a Starbucks romance? Like...
I think so.
I have some? You gotta be careful, they're crazy. These chicks at Starbucks are nuts, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see Dottie? Dottie, this chick Dottie?
The way
Oh,
she looked
man.
at me.
Whoa.
It was... Wow.
Yeah. That's really weird that happened. Would you,
So weird.
Would you like another muffin?
Oh.
This one didn't fall on the floor.
I guess I'm gonna have to take it.
It's not stuffed with caviar like you're used to. Okay? What is it? Chocolate, delicious
thank you.
chocolate
Oh, wow.
muffin. Go
Okay.
ahead. Just try to go a little slower this time, okay? Yeah, you're gonna eat it. Go ahead. Eat it the way you want it. Like a feral child. Okay? Like he's like that guy. He's like that little kid from the Mad Max movie with the boomerang. Eating a muffin like it's no tomorrow. Insane. Hey, we got double digits again. 15 viewers. No Bob Nelson today. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming to see me, adorable comedian, and Martin Scorsese, half-speed talker, Rob Chaffee, right here. I love you all. I love you all. Again, we're sponsored by people who leave notes with the people at Starbucks. Oh, this is scary. It's kind of scary. If anybody's watching, just make sure you go see John Melendez, Stuttering John, my friend who's in L.A. He was just sick. He just had this weird thing going on under his arm. And it's okay. I guess he had a biopsy and everything's fine. John's good. And then Gilbert Gottfried, also a friend of mine, on Facebook, and we've kind of worked together. And I know him. He would know me if I saw me from the bad old days. I used to have to go get his coffee and his girls. It's me. Girls and coffee. But I wonder what's going on with Kevin. I don't see him out there anymore. Kevin doesn't want to. Kevin, I guess he's hiding. Maybe he got in trouble with the people that work here at Starbucks? Really? Wow. Maybe that's what happened. Now that I think about it, I'm looking at, Kevin. I'll bet that's what happened. We made it out like it was a romance, but really he was in trouble. I feel bad now, but I did that. What else did I talk about? My voice. I need a shock collar. I'm telling you, I need a shock collar. Are you? Uh-oh. I think this is it. Oh, no. Some lady is confronting Kevin. We're completely breaking carrying her now. I don't know. What should I do? Should I talk to her? Oh, somebody. Oh, they saw us pretending to be a Starbucks manager. Oh, no. Kevin's taking the fall. I hope I have bail money. Uh-oh. All right, Bob, if you're watching, it doesn't look like we're going to be doing it at Starbucks tomorrow. If you'd like to. If you'd like to. Does that lady, Kevin, let's break character for a second. Is that lady from Starbucks? She works here at Starbucks.
She wants to talk. That's the show she's going to talk. Do you want me to get her now? Or?
No. Well, yeah. No, she'll probably, no. She knows the jig is up. Look, I've got literally 12 minutes to fill here, and once I'm done with that, I'll be respectful and we'll make a point. Are you okay? You're not going to get in trouble, Kevin. Relax. Pull a chair up, Kevin. Let's talk to you.
I can actually
Come on. Break character. Folks, this is my friend Kevin Brogan.
I'm a real person.
My friend Kevin Brogan. He's a good guy and very funny. and all that stuff I said about him being like Joe Mackey, I was kidding.
You said that?
He's no Joe Mackey.
Oh, no.
You wish, Joe Mackey, you wish you were young and handsome and had your whole life ahead of you with that success.
He's a handsome guy.
He's all right. Not my type, really. Anyway, so that lady, you were outside, and the ladies...
I picked a flower, and I shouldn't have done that.
That definitely was wrong.
The improvisation.
Yes. Bob, we're going to need bail money, Bob.
We might.
I think we need
Actually,
bail
they were
money.
upset about the Starbucks episode with the manager.
They actually saw that?
Someone did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I took the blame, don't worry.
Okay.
I said it was all my fault.
Thank you. Thank you for taking the fall.
I take bullets for you, Rob.
This is inevitable. I wish
he
he had confronted me and not you. But that's okay.
It's okay. I'm the
right.
face they want to talk to.
That's all right. That's all right.
They want to yell
You
at
could be
me.
my representation. So tell us, Kevin, tell us a little bit about how you started comedy. And
Oh, okay. I started 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
And how did that happen?
By accident.
You accidentally stumbled into
Stumbled on a stage, and then there it was.
And you were doing comedy. Can you tell us about the first time you did comedy, where you did it, what happened?
Gotham.
At the Gotham
I took a
Comic
class.
Con? You took class. Who taught the class? Do you
Jim
know?
Mandrinos.
Jim Mandrinos.
Mandrinos.
Bob and I love Jim
Oh, you love him.
Mandrinos. He's a good friend of ours.
He's very friendly.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I guess what we're going to do. No, I'm getting really nervous.
Oh.
I got to call my brother. Oh, no. He's got bail money.
We should go.
No, we've got to kill another 10 minutes. The people are here. Look, we've got
We do have
20
people.
viewers.
We do have
By the way, we have 20 simultaneous viewers.
No way.
I wish I had the balloons and the confetti, because that means
People are watching.
Jiffy Jeff Jarowski has agreed to be our sports commentator.
Wow.
We're comedians writing jokes.
It's about time.
Not at Starbucks anymore. We're not doing it here anymore. We're
By
done.
the way, that muffin was horrible.
Well, it wasn't a Starbucks muffin. It's something I bought at Pathmark. Please note, Starbucks lawyers, Pathmark, not Starbucks.
It is true.
20 viewers. I can't believe we got 20 viewers today. Thank you so much. Did you tell anybody you were on the show, Kevin?
Everyone outside.
And
The manager who's kicking us out.
And the manager is kicking us out.
She's watching.
So awesome. Just so awesome.
Our family.
I couldn't have asked for anything better. I really wish she had thrown you up against the window pane.
Oh, you wanted to see that
you.
happen. You wanted that.
That would have been the best ever. 20 viewers. Please stick with us, 20 viewers. We're only got 10 minutes to
They're
go.
sticking.
Only 10 minutes to go. Now, Kevin, you may have noticed that
Yes. Oh, yeah.
every year there's a contest. I guess it's a contest.
Okay.
It's by the Long Island Press. It's the best of Long Island comedians, among other best of things.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, and what happens is they have a poll, a vote online, where people come and vote for their favorite comedian. They have nominees, and this year they have 15 nominees. What I've done for our viewers and the people that are interested in this contest, I'd ask them to. I put a webpage up.
Oh,
I made a post with videos of everyone I could find who's on the list and little descriptions, because I know most of them. Most of them are friends, and we work together. So now I'm getting all flustered again.
Am I old enough to vote?
Because deep down, I am a wimp. I am filled with fear.
You're very strong.
Filled with fear. George Gallo.
George Gallo?
George Gallo goes right up in people's faces. Nobody ever does anything to him.
But us, they do.
Done.
Well, we had a good run.
This was sweet, man, and I got 21 viewers.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're watching right now and you haven't liked our Facebook page, please do like our Facebook page. We're up to like 1,500 people. We want it to be at least 1,521 by the end of the week. So, if we're not on the air tomorrow, we're finding a place to do it, a legitimate place. Kevin almost gets arrested. That's what this episode's
that
called.
happened. That almost happened.
This episode's called Kevin Almost Gets Arrested. Anyway, so you did the Broadway Gotham Comedy Club with Jim Mandrinos.
Jim Mandrinos.
Jim Mandrinos. We like Jim.
Great guy.
And you know about this contest, and there are 15 people. Do you know any of the comedians that are on the best of list?
I know the ones that live on Long Island, yes.
Yes. Which ones are your particular favorites? Do you have any favorites?
Oh no, I don't want to answer this.
You don't? Why?
Because
do you think it might create some animosity towards you if you don't like?
Oh wow.
I don't think so. I think they're comedians. They've got to have a sense of humor.
Comedians have sense of humor?
Yeah. How about I know a lot of them. How about
Chris Roach?
Chris Roach. You just worked with Chris Roach, didn't you?
I did. So I have to say that because he's a great. He's a great. I just want to say great.
He's great.
He's a great.
He's a great. Great in stature.
Great in everything.
Great performer. He's in the movie. You interviewed him for his movie premiere?
I did.
You did a great job on that. By the way, Kevin, if you're anybody in broadcasting, if you're looking for a Joe Mackey type, got it right here. This is the guy. Joe Mackey is really hot right now. You can't get Joe Mackey. He's too expensive. Kevin will work for peanuts. Literally, muffins.
As you can see now.
Muffins. I got this kid to work for muffins. Would you please stop those people from podcasting? Please.
Oh, 22 viewers.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here to drink my coffee and look for a job. Okay.
What happened to your voice?
I'm just doing a manager.
Oh, okay.
So if they're going to be mad at us, they might as well be mad. Hey, we're trying to be funny. It's just a joke. It's just a joke.
I got yelled at.
If the cops come, do you have a camera? You have video on your camera?
I have a phone.
I'll show you how to do video on my camera. If the cops come, please, God forbid, doing that.
This area has cops?
I hope Bob is watching. Bob, if you're watching, 22 simultaneous viewers, Bob. Kevin almost gets arrested. That's the name of the episode. You'll be able to watch it on the archives. Let me say this one more time. The holidays are fast approaching. Why not get a jump on the Christmas shopping by buying a Bob Nelson DVD? Bob Nelson's DVDs make great stocking stuffers. That's right. I'm talking about comedian Bob Nelson, star of stage, TV, and film. He's hilarious. Go to bobnelson.com and get yours today.
I loved it.
I wonder who ratted us out. Who ratted us out? Huh? Who ratted us out? They don't watch us here. Nobody watches us here.
I think it was me. When I was outside. I got a lot of stares.
All right, well, coming to the close of the show. Again, Gilbert Gottfried will be at the Cedar Rabbit. We don't know when or where, and the people he's with are too illegible to understand. Something Verada Gomez with Gilbert Gottfried, comedy night.
Oh, and other comedians. You don't know.
Up. Almost over, kids. We want it goes in and out. If it goes in and out. Now I got to figure out where we're going to do this tomorrow.
Another Starbucks.
No, we can't do it at Starbucks. Anyway. Almost over, kids. We want it goes in and out. If it goes in and out. Now I got to figure out where we're going to do this tomorrow.
Another Starbucks.
No, we can't do it at Starbucks. Anyway. Bob Nelson, we'll see you have commissary money in the Riverhead. Okay, yes, funny. Very funny. Look, it's a joke. It's all a joke. We're not trying to make anybody harm anybody. It's a joke. Okay? We love Starbucks. We love freedom. We love America. We love first responders. We love everybody. Okay?
I think she wants to talk to you, Rob.
Okay, well, she's going to talk to me any second because the show's almost over. She's standing over our shoulder?
Yeah.
All right, we're almost done. Well, this has been another episode, and you know how I close my show? Do you know how I close my show?
I think so.
How do you do it? How do I do it? You show them.
Okay. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.